I'll try and sing this without messing it up. Right, hang on. Well, my dad left home when I was free. He didn't leave much for my mum and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him because he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was, before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and I got a lot of laughs from a lot of folk. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd go red, and then some guy, he'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell ya, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and stars that I'll search those honky-tonky bars, and I'll kill the man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was late in mid-July when I hit the town and my throat ran dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on the street of mud, there at a table dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew the snake was me own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. And he was big and bent and grey and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do?" Now you was gonna die, mate. Hang on. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife, and he cut off a piece of my ear. Oh dear. But I burst a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud, the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought a tougher man, and I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him curse. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, the world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, then he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along the way. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd had to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. Oh, it's giving me goosebumps. Hang on. He said, hang on, I've said that bit. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, and he called me, and I called him my pa, and he called me his son. And I came away with a different point of view. God. And I think about him now and then, and every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him, I don't know, Bill or George, anything but Sue.